Reports coming out of Zimbabwe are creating fresh conversations across Africa, especially inside the country's ruling party. Over the past few months, many political observers have noticed that the once very active ED 2030 campaign is no longer receiving the same level of public attention it used to. This has raised many questions about what may be happening behind the scenes and what it could mean for Zimbabwe's political future. Many people remember that the ED 2030 campaign was built around the idea that President Emmerson Mnangagwa should continue leading beyond his current constitutional term. Supporters of the campaign argued that the country needed continuity and stable leadership to complete ongoing development projects. However, others believed that Zimbabwe's constitution should be respected and that leadership should change according to the law. Now, fresh political discussions have shifted attention to Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. While he has not publicly announced that he is leading a campaign against ED 2030, many political analysts believe that his recent public remarks about respecting constitutional processes have added a new dimension to the debate. Because of this, some observers feel the campaign has become much quieter than before. As these discussions continue, many Zimbabweans are paying close attention to every public statement made by senior government officials. Political analysts say this period is important because it may shape the country's direction as the next general election approaches. At the same time, no official announcement has been made confirming any change to Zimbabwe's constitutional presidential term limits. Beyond politics, many ordinary citizens are more concerned about everyday issues. They want a stronger economy, more job opportunities, lower prices, better healthcare, improved education, and a brighter future for young people. For many families, these are the issues that matter most regardless of political debates. If you are enjoying this update, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our latest African news and political updates. Your support helps us continue bringing balanced and easy-to-understand stories from across the continent. As more information becomes available, political observers will continue watching developments closely. Whether the ED 2030 campaign regains momentum or Zimbabwe continues along its current constitutional path remains a subject of discussion. For now, many questions remain, and people across the region are waiting to see what happens next. As this discussion continues, one thing has become very clear. Politics is often much deeper than what people see during public events. Sometimes the biggest decisions are not announced immediately. Instead, they happen quietly through meetings, consultations, and discussions among senior party members. That is why many people are paying close attention to every speech, every public appearance, and every statement coming from Zimbabwe's top leaders. Many political observers believe that the recent silence surrounding the ED 2030 campaign does not necessarily mean the conversation has ended. Instead, they say it could mean that those involved are carefully considering their next steps. In politics, it is common for groups to reduce their public activities while important internal discussions are taking place. Whether that is what is happening here remains a matter of political analysis, and only time will provide a clearer picture. One interesting thing is that people inside and outside Zimbabwe have different opinions about the situation. Some believe the country should continue following its current constitution without any changes to presidential term limits. They argue that respecting the law helps strengthen institutions and gives citizens confidence in the political system. Others believe experienced leadership can provide stability during difficult economic periods. These different opinions have kept the conversation alive across television, newspapers, radio stations, and social media platforms. If you are finding this report helpful, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification bell so you will always receive our latest updates from Zimbabwe and across Africa. Your support means a lot to us and encourages us to continue bringing balanced and easy-to-understand news. Looking back at Zimbabwe's political history, leadership transitions have always attracted attention, not only inside the country, but across the African continent. Investors, neighboring countries, business communities, and international observers all pay attention because political stability often plays an important role in economic growth and regional cooperation. That is why every new development quickly becomes a topic of discussion. For many ordinary Zimbabweans, however, the main concern is not political competition itself. Many people wake up every morning thinking about their businesses, their jobs, their children's education, and how to provide for their families. They hope to see more investment, stronger industries, better roads, reliable electricity, improved healthcare, and more opportunities for young people. These everyday concerns remain at the center of many conversations across the country. Another reason this story has attracted so much attention is because both President Emmerson Mnangagwa and Vice President Constantino Chiwenga are well-known figures within Zimbabwe's ruling party. Because of their long political careers, every public appearance they make is closely watched. Even small comments sometimes lead to major discussions among political analysts who try to understand what they could mean for the country's future. At this stage, it is important to separate confirmed information from political interpretation. Official government positions are announced through formal channels, while many opinions circulating online come from commentators and analysts who are trying to explain events based on available information. As responsible news followers, it is always good to wait for verified updates while listening to different viewpoints with an open mind. As Zimbabwe moves closer to future political milestones, more developments are expected. People will continue watching speeches, party meetings, and official announcements to understand the direction the country may take. Until then, the discussion around ED 2030 and the future of Zimbabwe's leadership is likely to remain one of the biggest political stories in Southern Africa. If you have stayed with us to this point, thank you very much. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends so more people can follow this important African political update. Your support helps us continue bringing you trusted reports explained in simple English that everyone can understand.